New development in a Coin6 exclusive about an unusual child custody case where a local mom is fighting to get her children back from her own parents. Now, the parents are members of the Followers of Christ Faith Healing Church in Oregon City. And I was there yesterday when a Clackamas County judge ordered deputies to make sure the mom turned over her 3 daughters.
These children are going to be traumatized.
Katie Duncan stood with her lawyer outside the Clackamas County courthouse where cameras were not allowed inside. They were fighting Katie's parents, who were asking a judge to enforce their custody rights after Katie's 3 daughters had visitation with their mom.
The girls have made a decision on their own to go to mother's because of conflict in the grandparents' home. Mother complied and took the children back, but they refused to go. The Kellys filed this, which will result in a sheriff going to my client's home and forcibly removing those children.
The Kellys are Katie's parents, who raised her in the Followers of Christ Faith Healing Church. Katie was married at 17, and when she and her young husband filed for divorce, the troubled couple signed over custody of their kids. Katie has been fighting to get her kids back, saying her parents' intention was to take our children from us so that they can ensure the children remained in the church. The Kellys' lawyer says they've been negotiating a possible return of the kids to Katie, but warned about breaking the custody order.
The Kellys certainly don't enjoy the idea of the police going to their daughter's house. Despite all that, man, it's still their daughter.
In the courtroom, the judge said she had no choice but to enforce the Kellys' custody rights, unless Katie's lawyer could argue they were in immediate danger. Hours later, Clackamas County deputies talked her daughters through tears into going back to their grandparents.
Can I walk over to the car with you and have you get in and then talk to them? You want to try that?
So far, the court records in the recent custody case show judges have not considered the Followers of Christ's history. At the church cemetery, you will see graves of children who were not taken to doctors. 5 couples have been prosecuted.
I don't speak for the Kellys' church. I speak for the Kellys as far as this case goes. So I'm in no position to talk about or defend or justify or not justify anything having to do with their religious leanings.
So Katie's fight isn't over by any means. In January, a judge decided she has the right to argue that her constitutional parenting rights were violated in the original order giving custody to her parents. But there's frustration that hearing hasn't been scheduled because of the pandemic.
And Dan, this is a story you have followed for years, both this story and stories about the Followers of Christ Church, and I know you'll continue to do so.